Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. We're going to take this Piper Archer 2, love the red and gray stripes on it. We're going to take this Piper Archer 2 from Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts, just a short little hop over the water to Nantucket, Massachusetts. It's approaching golden hour here, and let's get the airplane started. So, we'll start by making sure our primer's in and locked. It is. We're going to prime the engine. So 1, 2, 3. Throttle open 1/4 inch. Mixture will go full rich. Master switch on. We're going to turn our fuel pump on. Turn on our anti-collision lights. We'll make sure that area is clear. Looks clear. Clear prop. We have it all topped off with fuel. Hold the brakes. Alright. Oil pressure's in the green. Throttle's about 1,000 RPM. We're going to lean the mixture about 1 inch. We'll turn the fuel pump off. Avionics master switch on. So first we'll open up our map here. The ASOS is 126.25, so we'll get that.
Martha's Vineyard Airport information, Golf 2100 Zulu. Wind 244 at 11. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature, 25. Dew point, 10. Altimeter, 29.76. ILS runway, 24 in use. Landing and departing runway, 24. DFR aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Golf. JetBlue 227.
Alright, so we have information Golf. Winds are coming out of 240, and they're using runway 24. That all makes sense to me. So we'll open up our GPS. That's all good. And we'll put our ground frequency 124.35. And we'll put our tower in our standby 121.4. There we go. And let's get a clearance.
Vineyard ground November tree for 2 November Echo request taxi for east departure with Golf.
November tree 42 November Echo taxi 2 and hold short of runway 24 using taxiway Alpha cross runway 15 Alpha. Contact tower on 121.4 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 24 via taxiway Alpha cross runway 15 Alpha 2 November Echo.
Alright, so we are facing runway 14. Taxiway Alpha is right in front of us. So we'll go out there, turn to the right, and we'll go out to runway 24. Taxi area looks clear. I'll release the parking brake. And we'll head on our way. They did say we are clear to cross runway 15, so I'm going to go turn on our landing lights just so we're more visible once we're in the runway environment. And we're going to check. No one's coming in. No one's coming from that direction. We're all set. We're just going to pretend today that we have a brand spanking new, indestructible, invincible Lycoming 0360 engine today that does not require any run-ups. So we're going to skip a run-up, although of course if this was real life we would do that, check magnetos and everything else, carb heat, all that. But we want to skip to the fun stuff, and that's getting up in the air. Alright, we're now at the runway, so I'm going to go switch over to tower. And we'll request takeoff clearance.
Vineyard Tower November tree 42 November Echo ready at runway 24 departure to the east.
November tree 42, November echo altimeter 29er, decimal 76, wind 244 at 11. Traffic is Beechcraft King Air on final. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 24.
Well, I don't see that traffic, but
Cleared
I'll
for
take it.
takeoff runway 24 to November Echo.
I don't see that traffic on final, but they cleared us for takeoff. We're all set. So lights, camera, we'll put our transponder on 1200, and it's on altitude. Action mixture full rich. Fuel pump on. We just checked traffic is clear, and time of takeoff is 5:27. So we can write that down just for fuel management. Check in one more time. Traffic looks clear. As we roll on to runway 24. Matches up with the heading indicator. Alright, full power.
JetBlue 2566, go around.
Airspeed's alive. Engine instruments in the green. There's 60 knots. We'll rotate.
Going around JetBlue 2566.
Airplane comes off the ground.
JetBlue 2566, contact Boston Center on 128.75.
Sounds like we made them go around. So that's interesting. Oh, there's the traffic right up there. Wow, that was a close call.
128.75.
Why they had us take off in front of an airliner, I will never know.
Continue for east departure.
Vineyard Tower November, tree 42 November Echo, continue for east departure.
I'm going to wait until I'm about 500 feet AGL. There you go. Let's clear off to the east.
2566, 2 miles southwest, inbound ILS runway.
I'll make our
24.
turn off to the east on course. And I'm going to reset our GPS here since we are now offset from the airport. And we are above 1,000 feet above the ground, so I'll turn off our fuel pump and our landing light. We're going to climb up to 3,500 feet. It's a beautiful time of day to fly. Just before golden hour. All the colors of the island are nice and vibrant. Got the coast off to the right side there. Alright, engine instruments still in the green. We're good. I'm just going to leave it on the... it's on the left tank right now. I'm just going to leave it on the left tank so the flight's going to be short enough. We definitely have a tailwind right now because our indicated airspeed's 80 and our ground speed's 105. So we're going to be cooking it over to Nantucket.
2 November Echo, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Quaint little town down there. Now, most of this flight will be over water, so I meant to ask you. You know how to swim, right? I'm just kidding. I'm going to start leveling off 50 feet before. Right around here, capture the level flight sight picture. We're going to accelerate to 100 knots. Right, there's 100 knots. We'll reduce power down to cruise. We'll trim out the airplane. And now I'm going to lean for maximum power. Yeah, I can also go it by peak EGT, so let me do that. So peak EGT is there. I'm going to enrich it at about 50 degrees. And so now we're operating at maximum efficiency on our way over. Let me go look up my frequencies from my next waypoint. Nantucket. So weather is going to be 127.5. And tower is going to be 118.3. And then once we're there, ground is going to be 132.5.
Nantucket Airport information Golf 210 Zulu. Wind 24 tree at 14. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 24. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.75. ILS runway 24 in use. Landing and departing runway 24. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have golf.
On contact. Let's calculate our descent first. So it's basically sea level. So we're going to go 3,500 minus, so that's going to be how much we're going to be descending, divided by 700 foot per minute descent rate, times our ground speed, which is going to be 2.25. So we should descend an 11 miles out, which is pretty much right now.
Exit runway when able.
So we're
Nantucket
gonna
Tower November 342 November Echo is 12
establish
miles
contact.
west 3,500 feet with Gulf to land.
and just begin our descent at the same
November
time.
342 November Echo Nantucket Tower. Altimeter 29.75. Wind 254 at 16. Enter left downwind runway 24.
Make left downwind runway 24 to November Echo.
Alright, so we're going to enter a left downwind. That's probably going to mean we're going to overfly the field. Let me just verify that on our map here. So we're coming in, runway 24 is over here. So yeah, we're going to overfly the field, enter the left downwind, and come in that way. Field elevation is 40 feet, so yeah, pattern altitude would be 1,000 feet, so that's what we're going to go down to. About 136 knot ground speed all the way there. It's pretty good. Let's see, that's 136 times 1.15. It's 155 miles an hour. It's not bad for 180 horsepower. And there's coming down below 3,000 feet, so I'm going to go mixture full rich. Alright, we're less than 5.5 from the field, landing light on. Our mixture is full rich, seatbelts are on. Both of these islands, super picturesque. I mean, just look at this. This is gorgeous. Cute little quaint town right on the water. Getting a couple of gusts there, no big deal. Alright, we're within 3.5 miles of the field, so I'll turn on our fuel pump. I can see the runway now, so let me maneuver myself to cross the field at a 90-degree angle. Engine instruments still in the green. Alright, I don't see anybody on downwind. I don't hear tower to talking to anybody, so we should be good. Alright, that spacing looks about right. And there's 1,000 feet. I'll bump power up to pattern power setting. And any second now they should be giving us a clear to land. Track is 060, so we're parallel to the runway.
November Echo wind 254 at 16. Clear to land runway 24.
Clear to land runway 24 to November Echo.
Alright, we are abeam the end of the runway, so power to 1500. We're in the white arc, first notch of flaps. Established descent. Touchdown zone is 45 degrees behind us. Turning left base. Trying to establish a 500 foot per minute descent rate. Well, pitching for 90 knots. I'm going to do the second notch of flaps now, pitch for 80 knots. Final looks clear. We are cleared to land. Mixture's full rich. Fuel pumps on. Lights are on. And we'll start to turn final. A little bit high. We'll do the last notch of flaps. There's 70 knots. A little bit high, so I'm basically powered idle at this point. Yeah, we definitely have a pretty big headwind. Our ground speed's in the low 50s right now. Alright, now we'll intercept the glide slope. Looks like there's an airliner coming up.
Nantucket Tower, Bombardier, November 520 Kilo, Charlie, at runway 24 ready for departure IFR to Nashua.
Oh, a little bit of a gust.
Bombardier, November 520 Kilo, Charlie, hold short runway 24.
Alright, we'll start easing out the power.
28 on short final.
It's funny, they made an airliner go around for me. They didn't make me go around for an
Hold
airliner.
short
Alright.
runway 24 Bombardier, 0 Kilo, Charlie.
Nice and smooth.
2
Butter.
November Echo, turn next taxiway.
Alright.
November Echo, contact ground on 132.5. Bombardier, November 520 Kilo, Charlie.
Alright, so we're over to ground.
132.5 for 2 November Echo.
Alright, after landing checklist, flaps up, mixture will lean an inch, throttle back to 1,000, fuel pump off, landing light off. We'll switch over to ground.
Nantucket ground November tree for 2 November Echo taxi to parking.
November Tree 42, November Echo Taxi to General Aviation Parking via Taxiway Alpha.
Taxi to General Aviation Parking via Taxiway Alpha 2 November Echo.
I think what they mean is that parking is actually straight ahead, because this is also Alpha. The signage is kind of weird.
Nantucket ground, Brickyard 56.
Alright, welcome to Nantucket. Nice short hop over the water. We'll park in front of this guy. Right next to this jet. Alright, shut down. Avionics master off. Mixture and throttle to idle. Magnetos off. Lights off. Master switch off. There you go. Welcome to Nantucket. Just as this jet's leaving. This is a you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about meme. Have a good evening, everyone.